Okay, hey, how's it going? This is Ryan. I thought I would just do a quick update video to let you all know how the trail to Tahoe is going, how my training's been going. In case you missed the original introduction video, what's happening is I'm in the middle of a 20-week build-up to the Tahoe Rim Trail 50-miler. It's my second 50-miler and my first that's that difficult. So I'm taking 20 weeks. I'm gonna build up and hopefully put in some very serious training on the way to Tahoe and hopefully get there and have a really good race and a really good summer on the way there. So what I figured I would do now that it's been 2 weeks since the last update is kind of bring you up to speed. So before we do anything else, let's recolor that graph. Okay, so that brings us through 4 weeks of the 20-week Trail to Tahoe build. In reality, there were 2 recovery weeks at the very beginning from my last race, so we're actually through 6 weeks. The last 2 weeks were, in terms of mileage, 50 miles per week, and then I bumped up to 60 last week. So this week, we're actually at 65. Things are going pretty well in general. The legs are holding up really well. I'm doing about 6 days a week of running usually unless I need to get out on the 7th day and get in a little bit more mileage. And then a couple days of cross training also mixed in there, like some biking and ellipticaling. And then actually quite a bit of incline hiking where I hop on the treadmill and get in some vert so that I can train for the Tahoe Mountains, for the Sierra Nevadas. So yeah, the legs are feeling pretty good. The mind is also doing pretty okay. Had a couple weeks in there that were a little bit harder with some family stuff going on, but right now I'm excited to get back to training and kind of loving the process, getting out for, all the small things like that cross training and the rolling and the hip and leg exercises to kind of keep things working. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about kind of just diving down and taking the next thing in front of me, taking it 1 week at a time, or specifically one workout at a time. So looking forward to the rest of this. I hope that this trend continues. The weather has been a ton of fun in Indiana in April now. Actually today it is storming a bunch, so if you can hear thunder in the background, that's why. It's been raining like nonstop, and then mixed in with that has been a couple times of dropping like 6 or 3 inches of snow. So, it's a casual Indiana winter / spring. So what else is coming up for me? Actually, right now we're in the part of the training cycle, like the first phase, which is just basically a build in volume and, touching little hints of speed and hills and a long run and all that jazz, just kind of getting the necessary components running. But what's next for me here in, I think, a week, I will start the like real technical vert phase of this, or the first of 2 vert phases of this training cycle. So what does that mean? Basically, I'm gonna try and get out on as many hills as possible, hopefully twice a week at the very minimum, maybe even a little bit more. So I'll up the actual amount of hill workouts and vertical that I'm getting every week. And I'll also do a little bit more incline hiking than I'm already doing, just to kind of get the legs prepped for handling a lot more later in the training cycle. So I'll do that for, I think, 5 weeks at a time, and then I'll kind of move on to a different specific phase, and then that'll get us a lot closer. That's honestly about it. Mostly just living life and trying to get out on the trails as much as possible, even when they are incredibly soggy. I keep looking out my window right now. I can see lots of standing water and lots of mud. So I think what I've got going on this week, I've got a hill workout, probably gonna have to happen on the treadmill. But I've got a really big hill workout coming out this week. And then probably, like I said, maybe a race, maybe just another long run. But probably some faster stuff on the trails here before too long. So you've got that to look forward to. Like I said, I think that's about it for this video. I'm gonna try and release another one of these here in a couple weeks, just so I can kind of keep track every couple of weeks of how things are going and the minutiae of how I'm feeling. So until then, I'll have plenty of other videos out for you guys soon. So I will see you in one of those. Later, y'all.